Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Botafogo really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Krupi receives it in a good position here. Now it's Bakambu. Caicedo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Sarr cuts out the pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive.
Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So, a breakthrough already. Goes down, but nothing given.
Krupi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. And it's been played through. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted.
Kilmarnock are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Yamal. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Oh, super find. He's shot, surely! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's gone looking for safety. And claimed it back swiftly. Now, can they get him away? Fernandes. Now somewhat off target. Now it's on Arnautovic. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Great ball, and he's great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Bakambu. Nkunku. Driving forward. Can he get it through?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
No way through. Now it's Bakambu. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bergvall. And now the breakaway.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Caicedo. Half-time getting close now. And here's Bakambu. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Bakambu. Nkunku. Nkunku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gusto does really well to win the ball there. Bergvall.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Bakambu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Arnautovic. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Kilmarnock really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Kilmarnock, number 42. Coming on to replace him.
Second period is underway.
Number 57.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
And the shot! And no mistake! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Goal scored for Kilmarnock.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got a
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quenda. And he's quick to return it. Now this could be a chance. Well, that looks at the... He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Forced to go back. Caicedo getting this one clear. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bakambu. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, he's onto this. He's having a shot! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Quenda. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kilmarnock do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is on Nausevic. Tries to pass it through. Looking for a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Fernandez tries to clear. Kilmarnock are looking to go forward now. Yamal. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Krupi. It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Kilmarnock, number 38.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 99.
Kilmarnock with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
This is a promising build-up.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Bergvall. Memphis Depay. Grimaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Krupi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Zapata. Oh, that's fabulous. Memphis Depay unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's through here. Shot, and the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Kilmarnock, number 7, number 52.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Kilmarnock have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's beautifully weighted. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Look at the real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
5 minutes at a time.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Can he finish? It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Krupi just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Kilmarnock definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Hello
pour
and
ce
welcome
match.
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Quenda. That's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This lad, Jadon Sancho, is worthy of all the hype. A player who had all the right characteristics to make a great winger, but he's added a directness now to make him far more effective than when he made his debut. He really has progressed, and he can go to the highest heights.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Glint gets over and intercepts. Shot could be... and he shoots! He's delivered all right! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. First quarter of an hour gone. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Yamal. And they can counter here. He's had it taken off him. No, that's been intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. And that is headed for the middle. And back out. Pinches it off him. Quenda. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Stiller wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Jimenez. Bergwijn. Sancho powering forward here. Spread it left. Reina. Sancho receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
So no flag here. Terrific effort! Goal! Monaco! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way And the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Reina. And Stiller. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Monaco have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Kalajic. Decent chance! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is indeed the final act. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Les personnes chargées de la sécurité sont priées de se présenter au poste sécurité.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Sancho. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. That's put paid to the danger. Gashorovski. And it's Bergvall. Jimenez. Bergvall. Monaco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Sancho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gashorovski. And it's Bartasagi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now Reina. Stiller. Can he spark a counter here? He's found the way through. Reina. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 10.
So time for change.
Le numéro 17.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 21, le numéro 26.
Simon. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Bergvall. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stiller. Simon. Now it's Zakarian. Zakarian gets flagged offside.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here and from both
Le numéro
sides.
16.
Kilmarnock still have the cards to affect this game. That's good vision, and it's made its way to him. Not a hint of offside here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Simon can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Jimenez. Zakarian. Zakarian charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's on chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Monaco palpably stronger, better, superior. And that's a good ball. Zakarian! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Changement. Le numéro 99.
And we have our
Le
very
numéro
first
7.
corner.
Le numéro 6. À leur place,
And it's been taken
le
short.
numéro 42. Le
He
numéro
is
17.
just caressing the
Le
ball.
numéro 52.
And that's a dangerous ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kilmarnock have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And the shot, there's the shot! Mbamba. Fernandes. Bergvall. Threads one in. Real chance! And that's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Monaco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. This looks promising. Bergvall, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Yamal. Kilishoy. And that will be the final act. Kilmarnock played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.